Hey, Jeremy Haskell here, and happy first day of October. Today in the Bible reading plan, we are in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapters 1 through 4. I've been looking forward to this. It's a hard word to spell, but it means assembler of the covenant community, the preacher. And I know, well, believe it or not, this is my favorite book, and I know it gets a bad rap for being depressing. Just listen, 1:8 says, "All things are full of weariness. A man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. What has been is what will be, and what has been done is what will be done, and there is nothing new under the sun." And verse 14 says, "I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and a striving after the wind." In chapters 1 through 4, it talks about wisdom, pleasure, working, riches, all good stuff, but a striving after the wind. And you know a person who went to college and worked and to pay off those student loans. And then you might hear of a person who didn't go to college, maybe even dropped out, and they're a millionaire. But it says both won't be remembered and we all die. And I grew up with the NIV where it says, it's all meaningless, a chasing after the wind. And I like what Peter John Corson said about that word meaningless. It's soap bubbles. You try to chase them, but you try to grab them, but you can't. It's like a vapor or mist. So why is this my favorite book of the Bible? It's because, and it's hard to put this into words, but I just think that everyone, at least one time in their life, has asked the question, what is the point? And I know the Sunday school answer is Jesus. I get that. I love Jesus. But just the perspective of this book, the wisdom found in here, the brutal, honest truth. And for me, it's like a starting point when I think, man, this isn't how I planned it, or when it sometimes feels like a crapshoot. I just remember how the Lord has spoken to me through this book, through the years. Be content. And we got to remember one of the gifts God gives us, see 3:13, that the reward for our toil is to enjoy it, to eat a good meal, drink good wine maybe, to be joyful, to do good. And the greatest gift, fast forward, is Jesus. Jesus. And under the sun, S-O-N, that our lives have meaning no matter what happens to us, that right now counts forever, that our choices do matter, that with Jesus we're forgiven, and we are held accountable. So fear God and keep his commandments.